Retirement is a big life change. It doesn't always come easy. It's a big adjustment. Even when money isn't an issue, the pressure to be productive and do something worthwhile can be a barrier to your happiness. If you abruptly transition to retirement from a demanding job where you live on adrenaline, it's pretty common to feel unproductive after years of working. Retiring affects our mental health in several different ways. Some people are elated to get away from that 9-to-5 grind. But others become depressed because they've lost their purpose or their social connections. Reactions to retiring depend on your health, whether your job was fulfilling or not, and whether or not you've planned on how you're going to spend your days. So why do some people thrive in retirement when others become depressed? I think partly whether you're happy in retirement depends on what kind of person you are. It can depend on circumstances and how you adjust to the change. Some people find it a liberating and fulfilling new chapter. But others struggle with feelings of loneliness, loss of purpose, and even depression. People retire for different reasons. Some people retire because their jobs have become too stressful. Some retire because their health is declining. Some people retire to pursue other passions. Some retire to care for their aging parents, and some people never got to make the decision to retire. Retirement was forced on them before they expected it. Maybe that's why we see so many different results. Retirees are depressed, retirees are thriving, retirees' health is deteriorating, retirees' health is improving. So which is it? Let's take a look at 4 things that can make retirement amazing and 4 things that can make it depressing. So what makes it amazing? Number 1 is freedom. Freedom gives you the time to pursue hobbies, travel, and spend time with friends and family. The freedom is incredible. Number 2 is reduced stress and improved health. Retirement can be a huge relief for those of us that had stressful and demanding jobs. This can lead to improvements in physical and mental health. I have a video about this that I'll link below in case you're interested. It takes up a surprising amount of time to really take care of yourself well. But what's more important and productive at this stage of life? Number 3 is the opportunity for new passions. Retirement opens up opportunities to learn new skills, volunteer, and find things that can enrich your life. Number 4 is enhanced connections. Retirement gives you more time to work on your personal relationships and more time for community involvement. You can strengthen social connections. I've been intentional about spending more time with my friends and family. It's been wonderful. So what can make retirement depressing? Number 1 is loss of identity or purpose. For many retirees, work was a significant part of their identity and purpose. Retirement can leave you feeling lost without that structured life. Number 2 is isolation. Retirement can lead to a decline in social connections. Retirees may have less interaction with former colleagues and may have difficulty making new friends. Many retirees end up going back to work, at least part-time. I think personality type plays a part in adjusting to retirement. For most people, there's less socializing in retirement because you're no longer interacting with colleagues all day at work. Introverts may handle this initial isolation phase of retirement better than extroverts. As an introvert, I love this part. Number 3 is financial concerns. Some retirees have financial stress or worry about outliving their savings, which can cause depression and anxiety. Number 4 is difficulty adjusting. The transition from a structured work life to a less defined retirement life can be difficult for some and can cause unhappiness. When you're working full-time, your free time is limited. You get that feeling of elation on Friday afternoons. Relaxing Saturday mornings are heaven, but Sunday evenings are filled with dread as you think about the upcoming work week. So when you're working, hobbies, fitness, family time, vacations, you get excited for these. You appreciate them because they're fleeting. You daydream about them during the workday and you can't wait to do them. In retirement, this whole cycle, that whole feeling of being desperate to relax is gone. There's no desperation because it's always available. And in some ways, that's not what the brain wants. It wants the dopamine rush we get during those periods of anticipation and relief. While your stress drops dramatically during retirement, so can these rushes of dopamine. You have to find other things that bring you joy and give you a dopamine rush. Hiking does this for me. So does accomplishing a big project like replacing my flooring. So maybe people that become unhappy or depressed in retirement haven't found their purpose or aren't engaging in enough activities that they enjoy. So expand your existing hobbies and try new ones to see what you like. Learn a new language, volunteer, hike, bike, kayak, slow travel the world. Find a new exercise routine that you like that will keep you active and healthy. Or just whatever floats your boat. People that don't have a plan prior to retirement often struggle with unhappiness. They can become depressed and unhealthy versions of themselves. And it's not because they're sitting around all day. Some people aren't aware of how active and mentally stimulated even the simplest of jobs kept them. You need to have things you truly enjoy doing when you retire, or you might get bored. For most of my working years, weekends were just there to help me recover, catch up on chores that I couldn't get to during the week, and get a little exercise in. The last couple years I was working, I had to consciously make the choice to find new hobbies, plan for retirement, and enjoy my limited time on the weekends. Try out new activities before you retire. Before I retired, I made a list of all the things I wanted to do in retirement. The plan was if I ever got bored, I could look at my list and remember what I wanted to do with my time. I've barely looked at that list, but my days are full and I haven't been bored once. Some retirees find that working a part-time job keeps them active and busy, gives them a purpose, and a little extra income. You have to figure out what works best for you. Having a hobby job or a part-time flexible job might be the best way to start retirement. If you love your current job, maybe you can keep doing it part-time. It's a way to ease into retirement. Retirement is a significant transition, and its impact can vary greatly with individuals. It's important to be aware of the potential challenges. Actively work to make the transition a positive one. I couldn't wait to retire. I've been retired for almost a year now and I'm loving every minute, but I did have a plan before I retired. When you retire, you're quitting one job to take on another job, and that is however you decide to spend your time in retirement. Are you retired? What activities keep you happy and engaged? I would love to hear about it. If you want to share, feel free to leave a comment. If you're seeing me for the first time, hi, I'm Julie and this channel's Happy on Monday. Thanks for joining me. If you found this helpful, please like. And if you're interested in retiring early, consider subscribing. I'm going to leave you with a quote. Success is getting what you want. Happiness is wanting what you get. Hope to see you again soon.